Good evening, Bantam Black hockey fans. Back with some more Moorhead Bantam Black hockey here from Fargo, North Dakota, in the Fargo Woodchipper tournament. First contest for Moorhead here is up against Edina. Starting lineup for Moorhead. Different lineup here tonight as Dean, Kalhoff, and Colton Miller started off for Moorhead. Asbargen and Reese Oswald back at the blue line. Moorhead short a couple of skaters here tonight as Isaac Poff out and Gavin Welch out with some illness. See how the weekend turns out for them if they're back. Steen down in the corner. Edina able to poke it free to the far side. So Moorhead playing Edina here. I believe this is not the Edina team that we faced in the championship of our home tournament. Long lead pass up to Mounthaugen. Mounthaugen tries to center to Summer, gets to fuck it away. Edina able to control. Clear out the center ice. Brecky with a step up. With Moorhead missing a couple of defensemen, Blaha steps up to play defense as he's accustomed to most years. Long lead passed up to Beckett. Miller, centering pass, Summers, shot scored! See there by Blaha with the lead pass up to Miller, and Miller put it on Summers' stick, and Summers goes top shelf, and Spuds quickly take a 1-0 lead. So just a minute and a half into the first period here, Spuds take a quick 1-0 lead on a Joe Summers goal. Assist going to Garrett Blaha and Beckett Miller. Mounthaugen feeds it over the near side to Summers. Summers up to the neutral zone to Miller. Miller tries to cut through the middle, gets a poke checked away. Summers will recover. He tries to cut through center ice. Leave to the far side where Blaha will step up and carry it in. Blaha battles in the corner with Summers. Summers picks it free. He sends it out to Colton Miller at the top of the point. Oh, his shot just goes off the post. Colton leaves it to the point for Blaha. Blaha's shot. Woodard on the rebound. Goes off the side of the net. Now Kalhoff into the far corner. Now he leads it up to the point with a Moorhead. Spuds were in the middle of the change, and Oswald will pick it up in his own end. Long lead pass for Kalhoff. Kalhoff spins around. Hands it off to Colton. Colton down low. He tried to center in. That pass got deflected. He stands up, picks it up. Now he feeds Oswald at the point. Oswald, quick shot, and glove save by Edina. So now Summers will come out. He wins it back in. Quick face off and save and cover up there by Edina. Oswald and Copeland now at the blue line. Exit pass intercepted by Mounthaugen. Mounthaugen spins it low. Edina able to pick it up and clear the zone and get back out to center ice. Mounthaugen leaves the zone. Lays out a Hornet. But Hornets regain possession. They'll dump it in deep. Johnny Copeland in low. Banks out the board for Summers. Edina steals that away. Now up along the near boards goes Joe Summers. Picked up now by Oswald. Oswald up through the neutral zone. Now he leaves it off for Beckett to Mounthaugen. Mounthaugen dumps it in deep. Edina tries to clear to the point. That's held in by Hasbargen. He'll dump it low as Spuds are making changes. Now to a point, Brecky. And Edina able to clear. Summers hands it off to Steen. Steen sidesteps two. Works his way in low. Centering pass. Defense there for Edina able to clear. Hasbargen shot and scored. Landon Hasbargen from a blast from the boards. Finds the top of the net, and Spuds lead 2-0. So Hasbargen blasts one in from the side of the boards. And Spuds quickly take a 2-0 lead. Edina dumps it in low. Centering pass. Quick shot there, goes wide. Brecky clears the side of the net. Edina is able to hold. Hop on the near boards, and he'll take and carry it out. Loose on the corner. Steen chases after it. Edina unable to hold. Now Woodard there. Now behind the net. Edina gets to it first. Clarity attempt held in by Brecky. Now Woodard chases down low. Edina looking for an exit. Now stolen away. Quick shot. Fanned on by Beckett. He picks up his rebound. Skates through center ice. Quick shot there. Bouncing puck. Loose. Edina trying to clear. Finally, Kalhoff now with a shot that goes off of a body up front. Now Monson feeds to Beckett. Beckett. Shot. Up over the net. Hits the glass. Edina held in by MYHA. Law runs it in low. Now he's defeated him on. Now Summers within the corner. Clearing attempt. Hasberg gloved it down, but just came outside blue line. Puts up to get onside. Oswald will lead the left rush on the right side. Leaves it for Montagen. Montagen walks in. Shot up high over the net into the glass. Now he leaves it down low for Summers. Summers gets it poke checked away. And long clearing pass for Edina out to center ice. MYHA will leave it for Oswald. Oswald up to Beckett. Beckett centering pass goes off a shin guard. Now Edina spins it back into the Moorhead zone. Loose behind the net. Picked up by Donnie Copeland. And Spuds lead out up ahead. First, tries to poke it free. Montagen there to pick up the loose rebound. Quick shot there. Blocker saved there by the Hornet goaltender. Now Edina from their own goal line. Pressured by Colton Miller. And Edina finally able to, well, poke check free by Summers, and he'll go for a change. Steen and Miller go pressure hard, but Edina able to clear. Now Brecky, out to Kalhoff. Back to Brecky. Now lead pass up the other side, chipped in by Miller. Steen will give chase down below the goal line. Clearing attempt, comes all the way out. Now Copeland there. Donnie playing a little defense here today. Centering pass on a 2-on-1 shot, and score, Edina. So 7:14 left here in the first period. Moorhead now with a 2-1 lead after the Edina goal. Trying to control up the faceoff. Looking to work it through the neutral zone. They dump it in deep. Hasbargen will give chase to it. He's dangerous centering pass right up front, but Oswald there to clear it away. Floods unable to clear. Edina looking in deep. Asbargen pushes into the corner. Edina from the sideboard. That shot goes wide. Kelhoff gets pinched off along the board. Oswald hands it off to Hasbargen. We're unable to move the puck out here, and finally Oswald able to punch it free. Oswald carries it in, hands it off to Colton. That's off the mark, and Edina takes it back the other way as Moorhead was making changes. Shot there on net, and Davis will chip that up into the netting, and we'll get a whistle. Face-off coming down to the Moorhead zone with 6:16 remaining here in the first. Spuds lead 2-1 over Edina. Face-off won by the Spuds. Long lead pass up Montagan. Up there, that misses in it high into the glass. Rings all the way out to center ice. Brecky cross ice to Blaha. Blaha hands it off to Montagan. Montagan back to Blaha. Up ahead to Summers. Summers sidesteps the Hornet player. Now hands it off to Beckett. Beckett centering pass. Montagan with a one-timer just goes wide of the net. Summers with a loose rebound. Up to Blaha at the point. He goes over here to Brecky. Brecky, quick shot there. Rebound, Montagan. Montagan had a tip up front. Tried to get the rebound, but just went wide. Brecky holds at the blue line. Edina trying to control the clear, and they are able to finally get out of the zone. Up through central ice. Edina dumps it in deep. Loose puck picked up by Brecky. He chips it up ahead to Beckett, and Edina will chip that back in the zone, but that'll be an offside on the Hornets. 5:08 remaining here in the first period. Spuds 1-goal lead. Battle for the loose puck at center ice. Woodard tucked away, but Colton Miller up to pick the loose rebound. Colton looks for a screen and scores. Colton Miller with a sniper shot. Shoots it right through the defenseman's screen. And Spuds now take a 3-1 lead. Oswald, Copeland. Up ahead to Woodard. Woodard hands it off to Miller. Colton carries it in. Centering pass, looking for Steen just out of his reach. Now Steen recovers the puck in the corner. Centering pass comes all the way to the point to Copeland. Copeland, quick shot there. Rebound, Colton. Rebound, another big save there by the Hornet goaltender. Now Oswald tries a shot. That goes off a defender's shin guard. Copeland chips it off the glass low. And Edina able to quick control and chip it out to center ice. Stolen away by Woodard. Woodard working down in the corner here with Steen. Now Beckett Miller off the press off the bench. As the other two will go for a change. Beckett in down low all alone as the Spuds are making changes. And able to clear out to the neutral zone where Oswald will pick it up. He gets it to Copeland on the near side. He'll chip it in. And he tries to flip it out, but he gets up into the netting out of play. So 3:42 left here in the first period. Spuds lead 3-1. Summers in to take the face-off. Hands it to Beckett. Shot goes down wide of the net. Montagan with pressure. Beckett first one to pick it up at the boards. Now Brecky will step up for that When attempt goes off the shin guard, and he'll come back over to Hasbar and he'll flip it again. Let's give chase. China's lead pass goes off the back of their own player's skate. Back into neutral zone. And out to Hasbargen. Out ahead for Summers. That pass is off the mark, and Edina chips it away. Hasbargen chips ahead with an edge, and Edina dumps at the distance for an icing call. Summers leaves it off for Beckett. Beckett skates through traffic. Shot. Bad save there by goaltender. Summers racing in for the rebound. Summers takes it away. Feeds it out to the point to Hasbargen. Hasbargen. Down to Miller, who chips it in the corner. Now Summers leaves it at the point, but that's in the middle where nobody's at. And we'll get a whistle as we got a Spuds player down in the corner. That's Cam Mounthaugen. Cam went down awkwardly into the corner. So Cam's back on his feet, skating it in. And then just one of those awkward falls into the boards. So 2:44 left here in the first period. Face-off coming just outside the Edina zone. Colton Miller will take this face-off. And into the zone, but Edina controls. Loose now, Kalhoff will chip it in. Kalhoff continues with the pressure. Nice nifty move there by Kalhoff. He tries to get over to Steen. Hits the blast shot. Oh! Good work there between Kalhoff and Steen. Kalhoff got the pass over to Steen, who got a backhander on net. Rebound came out. Kalhoff the loose puck and buries in the back of the net for a 4-1 lead for Moorhead. Moorhead back through the neutral zone. Kalhoff up ahead. He breaks on the right wing. Shot there. Glove save, Edina. So face off in the Edina zone. Colton Miller here to take this face off. Loose puck. Steen. Oh, Jet doesn't know how he missed the net. The goaltender was confused where the puck was. Steen had a wide open net and he missed it. And he was the look on his. Blaha will step in to grab this loose puck. He gets it down low. Now Colton down low. He finds Steen in the middle. Steen shot saved by Edina. Steen gets it up to the point to Oswald. Oswald back low to Steen. Steen looking centering pass, and puck rolls on net. The goaltender will cover that up for a whistle. Beckett didn't take this face off. Loose puck down in the corner. Comes down to the near corner where Edina will try to corral it. So a give and go there. Edina able to control and carry it out through the neutral zone. Skating in wide of the corner, pushed to the backside by Brecky. Now Copeland with the pressure. He poke checks it away, and Summers able to gain control, gets up to Beckett. Beckett up ahead. Beckett turns the corner, centering pass. Trying to get aid to Woodard, but Edina there to poke it free. Battle here along the red line for the Blues puck. Edina dumps it in where Donnie Copeland will get it across. Brecky. Cross ice to Summers. Summers up to Beckett. Beckett sidesteps one player. Now he works in down low. Tries a centering pass, but that gets blocked. Now loose puck. Woodard, quick shot. Saved there by Edina. And now Colton Midler fresh off. And that's an offside on Moorhead. As Colton was trying to find Summers up ice. Summers was still in the Edina zone. We got 14 seconds left here in the first period. Spuds lead 4-1. Face off one back to the near side. Edina banks it off the board. Now Edina up through the zone. Quick shot there. And Hasbargen will deflect that up into the netting out of play. Edina's going to pull her goalie for the final 1.7 seconds, hoping for a face-off win. Good win there by Colton Miller on the face-off, and that's the end of period number 1. So after one complete period of play, Moorhead leads Edina 4-1. Looks like they're gonna have Boney break right now, so we'll take a pause here for 10 minutes, and we'll come back for period number 2.